So it is currently 1:44 in the afternoon. Welcome to day one of the reading rush. I'm not sure if this is going to be a daily vlog kind of thing or if this is going to be a weekly vlog or maybe like grouping a few days together. It honestly depends on how much footage I get. But I just wanted to start the vlog and everything. I know I did not just wake up. I have been reading this morning and things like that. But it's just been really loud in my house and I haven't had a quiet place to go to kind of start the vlog and introduce where I've started reading. The footage you're about to see, I took it this morning, but I wanted to introduce everything beforehand. So the book that I'm currently reading is Vendetta by Catherine Doyle. If you want a synopsis on this, just go to my July TBR and you'll find it there. I'll also leave links down below for everything that I mentioned in this vlog. So I'm starting this. This is a contemporary and I'm reading it for the prompt, read a book in a genre that you've always wanted to read more of, and that is definitely contemporary for me. Like I have said multiple times, I find contemporaries kind of boring. But I know that if I find my little niche that appeals to me, then I won't find it as boring. And this one seems to be extremely interesting. I already put a pink sticky note saying that the story right now is intriguing, it's interesting. Nothing's really happened, but so far the atmosphere, the setting, the details that have been said and have been introduced are really interesting. So I'm excited to continue with this. I'm going to continue with this after I finish this clip here. But yes, another thing to note is that I wasn't sure if I was going to like these books, so instead of tabbing in the book, I've started out with my sticky note system like I did for Olivia Twist. I think I will end up tabbing this just because I am actually really liking it. So we'll see. But it is extremely interesting and it seems very, there's like a creepy eeriness thriller. There's like a haunted house in here, which I didn't know was happening, and there's like a whole backstory to this and things like that. So I'm actually really excited to read this, and I'm gonna read this after this update because I'm not very far into it, but it is. And then it's also set in a small town. I really am liking all the little elements so far, so hopefully I like the rest of the book. I don't know if I'm gonna read anything else today. I'm hoping to finish this today because it seems to be gripping me and the text isn't very big. It's only 333 pages. It should be really quick to read. So without further ado, you're gonna shoot over to the footage that I filmed earlier with a combination of stuff that I'm gonna film after this. 57 of Vendetta. I'm actually really liking it. I'm still doing the sticky notes because while the story has started and things have been revealed and things are happening, I'm still not sure if I'm going to annotate it. I'm about 95% sure that I'm going to end up annotating this anyway. But I think I just want to get more into the story before I commit. In addition to, it takes me more time to actually annotate because I have to line up the clear on the edge, because if I don't have a straight edge, it will irritate me. So I have to line that up, then I have to highlight things, and then a lot of times I'm writing a note. So it's actually much easier just to use the tiny sticky notes and put it in, and then later I'll go back and do that. So I'll probably continue doing that for the rest of the book, and I might actually do that for the rest of the books that I'm gonna read, because I know that doing my annotations the way that I do and like underlining and tabbing takes a lot of time. So I don't, especially because I'm trying to read as much as I can in this week, I don't really want to take up time trying to do that. So I might just stick with the tiny sticky notes and just do this for all the books. It is currently 9 something. It's 9:44. Like I said, I've been reading this on page 57. I'm gonna continue reading this. But another thing that I did today was I watched an episode of Psych. It's on Amazon Prime. It was on Netflix years ago, but I guess they took it off. If you don't know what Psych is, I love this show. I watched it when I was in like beginning of high school, like 9th grade, 8th grade, 9th grade, and I absolutely loved it. It's basically, the premise is that this guy named Sean Spencer, he is like a normal person, but he has that like Sherlock Holmes kind of mentality, in the sense that he picks up on details that other people don't pick up on, and he is constantly calling into the police station and basically solving cases by just watching the news. And one day he gets brought in and they suspect him as a suspect because they're like, how could you possibly have known who did this thing? So he makes believe that he's a psychic, and that's the plausible explanation that he gives. And he's basically then recruited by the police station in Santa Barbara. That's where they live. It's set in Santa Barbara to help them on cases because he's a psychic. And it's great, and it's called Psych. And so I rewatched the first episode of that, and I really liked it. So I'm kind of regretting that I did that, just because I started that today, the first day that I'm doing this, and literally all I want to do is watch Psych. So I think I'm gonna read some more of Vendetta. I'm hoping to get to page 100 before I go to bed, and then after that I might watch another episode of Psych. If you can hear laughing in the background, Jack is laughing. But other than that, overall, not a very successful day. Hopefully tomorrow I can finish this and maybe finish another book or start another book. I was hoping to have finished this by today, so we'll see. But there's that. Again, since I haven't completed any books, I haven't completed any challenges, and I haven't written in my page count, nor have I updated the website, just because I was gonna wait till the end of the day till I finish everything. Another thing is, and this is a rule for everything, for any time that I'm doing, to me the day doesn't end until I go to bed. I know midnight would mean that it's Tuesday, but if I continue reading till midnight, any pages that I read after that, I will count for Monday, just because it's just the way that my mind works. Like, I haven't gone to bed yet, so it's not the next day yet. Obviously if I go to bed, really, really early, then that's a different story. But, like, as in, 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, it's the next day. But that is what I'm planning on doing. I don't think I'm going to take you along for this one just because it's kind of a lot. It's kind of a hassle. And I already have footage from this morning. So I am thinking this is going to be a 2-day vlog just because it's 9 something and it's almost 10 o'clock and I haven't even started editing this. So I think it's going to be day 1, day 2 vlog, and then maybe somewhere in there I have a really good vlogging day and I just do the 1 day. But we'll see. Probably look a little weird. Am I eating a cheese stick? Yes. Am I wrapped up in an amazing plaid, fluffy, black and white blanket? Also, yes. Is it 11 o'clock at night? If you guessed yes, you would be correct. I didn't read much today. I think I read maybe 40... No, I read like 60 pages. I'll take it back. I read like 60 pages. I am going to finish this tomorrow. Today I was just kind of watch me struggle as I eat a cheese stick. I just kept getting distracted. I didn't want to read. So that happened. But I watched 2 episodes of Psych. What else did I do? I took a shower. Watched an episode of Good Bones with my mom. Overall, I thought it was a successful day, just not a very successful reading day. But, oh, I made cupcakes. You saw I made cupcakes. Those cupcakes are delicious. And they're vegan. It's amazing. But anyway, this was day 2 of the reading rush. Stay tuned for tomorrow. Hopefully, I'll have finished Vendetta. The only thing I will say right now is I was flipping through, and even when one of the reviews for this book I saw it, I'm a little annoyed that they're going to use a certain situation to further plot, which I'm going to write on my pink sticky note and put it in here. And it will probably affect my rating of the book just because it's kind of annoying and it's not something that you should take lightly, and we'll discuss it more tomorrow, but you shouldn't do that in books. At least I don't think so. So, I'll see you tomorrow. This was day 1, day 2. I hope you enjoyed. This whole ending part is probably kind of funny. And honestly, I kind of just didn't care, so I was like, whatever. This cheese stick is really good. And I'm not going to read anymore for the day. I'm going to go watch another episode of Psych. If you haven't seen it, I suggest you watch it. So, I'll see you tomorrow for day 3. Bye!